off a ledge here and there. You know, he's common sense. He gives me that good advice and stuff. But the way I met him, you wouldn't think that because somebody was trying to run us off the road. It was my first time going to Neptune's Net. Again, I was a newbie and stuff. This tweaker guy got in between the whole group. It was maybe like 25, 30 of us riding with Familia Viclera. And they were just trying to show the guys from Texas, a good ride,
Right.
the beach and all that stuff. And Chana was part of that and stuff. And yeah, the guy got in the middle of it and literally was trying to kill us.
What?
Yeah, literally, like
I was way in the back.
Yeah, and so he pushed up front. Braulio went with him, and they noticed obviously that he was high and everything like that. And then I just seen Chana and the guys just motion us to just stay back. Right?
Yeah.
So we stayed back and stuff, and then the guys was like, pull over, pull over.
At first, my bad. It was like he kept. We were in the back, so we could see everything. You know, he was trying to purposely trying to hit him. You know what I mean? We're like, what the fuck? So he came back, and we were basically right there. And I told him, what the fuck's your fucking problem? You know, my bad. You know, but
No, it's okay.
I hit him up like, hey, bro, like, what are you doing? You know, like you see, we're like 20 bikes.
Yeah.
He just started flipping me off, like, you know, fuck you, this and that, like this guy, you know.
Yeah.
So we could approach a red light.
They got a universal sign of pull over. He did the universal sign of pull over.
So we hit a red light, and he's still right there, and I get next to him, and I'm on my bike, and I swing inside the car, you know, like I punch him, and I barely tip him in his jaw. And he took
Wait,
off.
what?
No, he didn't barely tip him.
No,
He
that was the
didn't-
first time.
Oh,
That was
the first time, yeah.
So I barely clipped him, you know, and he took off. But I was on my bike.
Right.
You know, I didn't even get off my bike.
What the heck?
No,
Yeah, I
he
swear.
pulled up next to him. Like,
Badass.
And
Uh-huh.
so he kept doing it, bro. Like we kept going, whatever. We cut through traffic, and he came around the emergency lane somehow, and he still kept doing it.
And you know,
Damn.
you know that one, the Malibu. What is that?
Yeah,
that one, the
Malibu.
PCH.
Big
You know where
PCH.
it's only like 2 lanes
Correct.
and it's all shoved together.
Yeah.
He was doing this and
Oh
stopping
my
all
God.
traffic
On a
but
bunch of bikers?
on a bunch of bikes.
On a
bunch of
sick
people.
one.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and he's, I'm gonna kill you. I hate you.
So then the second time that happened, and bro, he already got me pissed. So he tried hitting me, you know, and I was like, oh, whoa, like, so I just pulled him more to the side. I got on my bike on the
And the
instant,
guy pulled over.
and
Oh
he
my
couldn't go because my bike was right in front of his car.
Right.
You know, in this traffic. So I got off, bro, and boom, boom, busted like a balloon. Blood everywhere, bro. Like nothing.
That's right.
Like, damn, bro, you know, and
Biker shit.
yeah, I just took off, flipping everybody off, you know.
Yeah,
again,
he
Yeah.
took off.
Self-defense is what that is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at that time, that's when everybody had pulled over, and we were watching this and stuff. And then everybody started rushing over to where Chana was because we were all parked separately, like far away, and running to him and stuff. And I remember Chana was like all the guys were like, "Are you okay? Yeah, fuck that guy, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever, right?" And then I don't know what it was. I was like, he's cool, like, you know. So he was still.
Well, yeah.
But he was like all pissed off and everything. He's like, fuck that guy, and I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
whatever.
he was reaching for something, bro. Like, and that's why I was like, before he even grabbed something,
Yeah.
I'm a deck him, you know. And sure enough, boom, boom, and you just
And Chana
Well,
had,
not
like,
only that,
all
but
this-
he's in a car, like
Yeah.
4 wheels versus
Yes.
2.
yeah, that's crazy.
And Chana had like there's blood coming like down his hand and everything like that. And then they were all in serious talk, and I don't know why I do this, but I went in there in the middle and I was like, come here, give me a hug. Like
What?
I was like, come here, give me a hug. And he's like, what? And then I was like, come here, give me a hug. That was the coolest thing. And then I hugged him and stuff, and everybody started laughing. Chana started laughing, and I was like, you're my best friend. Like,
That's
you know?
right.
So yeah, it was cool because he did almost clip me from the back. I don't know how many times. And in reality, being part of the bike scene now and stuff, and considering myself a Viclera now,
Yeah.
because I do put my time and energy into it, you know, and I ride my bike. But I see so many crazy things, you know,
Yeah.
and you would never believe it. And before I started writing, I would hear little things here and there, and I'd be like, people are not crazy like that.
No, it's
They
worse.
fucking are.
It's worse.
They see you and they just want to hit you.
Dude, LA, I'll ride through LA a lot, and the 5 freeway with no carpool lane, it just gives me anxiety thinking about it because there's no space we had a conversation with the guys from Texas, and I asked them like, does traffic? Because I know traffic builds up, but is it as dangerous out here? Because it's riding out somewhere else is a lot different than riding in LA because you got all the traffic and LA drivers.
If you could survive that, people talk shit. I've heard people talk shit. Oh, your freeway, whatever. If you could survive LA freeways,
Yeah,
you fucking survive.
it's a whole different thing. You're pretty much if you ride in traffic right now from right now at this around this time, from here to Dodger Stadium or wherever in LA, you're walking your bike because there's no open gaps and everyone's just cutting you off.
I make my way in. Fuck that.
Yeah, you do. I rode with you. You're hard. You're so hard to keep up with, man. Because you smash on that bike, dude.
I can't be going slow. You know.
What kind of bike is that, anyways?
It's a Sawtail Deluxe.
Sawtail
You know
Deluxe.
what's so funny is that's not the first time that I hear somebody telling Chana like I can't keep up or that Chana's like fast and everything.
He is.
Believe it or not, I have video footage every time I ride with Chana. Maybe I get him nervous, but he rides all the way behind me to make sure that I have light.
Yeah.
Like he watches, like he takes care of me.
Right.
So I appreciate
It's just
that.
that's how it is, you know. Like
Pew, 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 pew.
you can't just leave someone behind, you know. Like that's what I learned. Like from when I started riding, that's what the older homies taught me. Like you know, you can't leave another brother behind. You know, you
Of course.
always make sure. You know what I mean? Like
Taking care of
Well,
people
before
along
my
the
bike
way.
was tuned up, my bike, the fastest it would go before it started like hitting that like death wobble was like 75. I was like this and everything.
What year is your bike?
A 2004
2004.
Harley Davidson, yeah.
Yeah.
Still heritage. I love it. But now I'm like at least like 102. I'm like, yeah, you know?
Yeah.
But then he's like, slow down.
You go that fast on that?
Yeah. And it feels so smooth now. I don't hit death wobbles or anything like that.
Damn, that's crazy.
Gangster.
That is gangster. When your guys' friends from Texas come, they're all on Softails as well.
And they ride.
yeah, most of
They
them.
ride a lot, yeah. I watch
Yeah,
their.
and I make them split lanes. You know, they don't split
Oh,
lanes.
they
out there.
love it now. Yeah, they love it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, when they were here for the event last year, we went through LA, splitting lanes and all.
At
that.
first, they're a little bit eerie, but it was also a lot of them because they brought like 15 people, right?
Yeah.
Like 15 deep or 20 deep or something. I don't. It was so many. So there's a lot of them that it was the first time using helmets again.
Yeah, that's the thing about California. You gotta wear
Braulio-
helmets.
Yeah, Braulio and all of them were used to it, but the new guys were not. So you see them fidgeting and they're all trying to freaking,
Yeah.
whatever. But Chana made them split lanes. He just went burr, burr, and we're good.
Yeah, man.
Keep up.
That's
After
right.
that, they're
But you know, I'm
golden.
gonna open up way for everybody. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Like, everybody's
No,
gonna
they're
go through.
golden,
Even though
though.
they got them big bars, they still went through like butter.
I noticed a lot of them have beach bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
and
yeah.
That's hard to split with
I
those
think
things.
beach bars would be wider than
They are.
club bars, right?
Yeah, especially because they have them real low. They have a cool look. I like their bikes. Every single one of those guys were super cool.
They're so amazing.
They're heavy though, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got something that I want to talk to you guys about, and this is kind of off topic. I was very upset I wasn't invited to your ride last year. I woke up and I went on Instagram. I'm like, what the fuck? Everyone's on Whittier. Oh, sorry. Everyone's on Whittier Boulevard without me. Oh, I got so mad.
No, I think we did. Like,
So I'll take an
last minute
apology
post,
right now. I'll
It
take
was
an
like-
apology.
Like
I'm
the
just
last
kidding.
minute.
No, we usually like when we do things like that. Again, I said it on the last podcast. Like if we plan it, it just doesn't like flow out
Yeah.
like butter. And when we don't plan it, and Chana is like me, we're like spontaneous. So we're like, fuck it, let's just go. And then at the last minute, we change it. Like we'll start at one point, but we'll go somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah, but Chana has great locations. But yeah, a lot of people. I got a lot of like people, TFTI.
Yeah, yeah. Me.
type of thing.
Everybody was like that after. Like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys were cruising down Whittier Boulevard with some cool dudes, cool bikes. Everyone's all G'd up from the feet up.
Yeah.
Man, the style in
Yeah.
Texas, they're
Yeah.
not just their bikes are G'd up, they're G'd up. They're all creased down. And seriously, these guys that come down for La Junta, they're no joke. They're about the whole lifestyle, man. It's pretty
And they're
cool.
so respectful, and they're so into like what we have going on here and stuff like that. And so it's prideful, like to hear like their stories, like even last week when they shared and stuff. They've had bad experiences here,
Right.
You know, so to know that they're like so open to everybody, and they're having a whole different experience, and they're getting along with people, and they're actually like bonding with other people. It's pretty cool to see, you know.
You're right, of
Yeah.
course, yeah, cool guys.
That's what I like about the scene, you know, like you go to another state, you go to another state, and you just meet new people, and
And
it's
they
like,
take care of you.
yeah, it's like, you know, bro, who does that?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
I go to Texas, they're like, bro, you got a place to stay. You know, Arizona as well. Like,
Not just
you
a
know what I mean?
place. You're like with a family. You're with the
Yeah.
kids.
Right.
You're with the wives. You're with whatever. It's like everything. All the doors are open.
So the scene down here is pretty big. I feel like especially the Vikla scene is huge down here.
Yeah.
How was it for you? Because you went out to Texas. How was that scene out there compared to down here?
It's it's uh it's it's a good scene. You know,
Yeah.
pretty good scene. They got dope style. You know, just like out here. You know, but in their way. You know, like badass style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the only question that matters. Who has better tacos?
No pressure, Chana.
I-
Chana, no pressure. They're watching. Hold on. Let me put you on my line.
Oh, my
that was
God.
a hard one.
I'm not gonna lie, we're doing East LA right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, all right, all right, all right.
That's all that matters, bro. That's all I need to know.
Well, do you know? Do you
Hey,
know
but you know what? They
Well-
got the best barbecue. I'll
Yeah.
give them that.
Do you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
do you know in Texas, because I'm from El Paso, Texas, do you know in Texas they don't really use cilantro?
Oh, okay.
Like in other words, yeah. So, but they'll have the best, like the cows are raised different, probably. I don't know.
They don't use cilantro.
Yeah, like I
How?
would
How
ask
do you
for
not do that?
cilantro.
I know.
I would ask
You gotta
for
have cilantro and cebolla.
Call, get someone on the phone right now. I want to confirm this.
They got some different like gourmet tacos, like different style, but
Different style.
they're pretty bomb.
They're
too.
bomb.
Really?
Yeah.
Bomb. I'm not
They're
like,
brisket.
Their barbecue.
That's
Oh.
brisket.
Uber Eats some right now.
Let's get it.
Uber
Let's
Eats
get
it
it.
right now. You guys got a few hours? You guys got a
Boss
few hours?
Taco right here in Orange. They're
No, 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 no.
cracking. They're cracking.
If you're from El Paso and stuff, or you're familiar, it's Chico's Tacos.
Yeah,
Chico's
we
tacos?
didn't
Yeah.
hit that spot.
Oh, you have to. A lot of people won't agree, but after 2-3 times of trying it, you're hooked. It's tradition.
And
Like
you're
65 years.
you are a taco connoisseur too, because I see your page. You're always talking about tacos.
I will fucking.
What's your go-to out
Yeah.
here in LA,
here?
Southern California? What's your go-to?
Honestly-
Top three. Top
Top
three.
three tacos.
Okay, I'm not. No, that's gonna
Top
put
three.
me in trouble.
Top three.
It's okay.
I just wanna know where you're
anything
coming
great,
from.
Anything great is at the it's on the taco stands.
Yeah. Well, I,
They're in
Okay.
the streets.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
one in Ontario. I don't know, like the site. They don't give me names. You see that all the guys take me. All these guys take me. I'll go with a group of people, and they'll take me, but they don't give me street names because they say you ain't gonna come over here unless you come with all of us.
Oh,
So they
damn.
don't tell me. They're just like, come on, let's just go.
Yeah.
You know?
Through all the
So there'll
back
be like
roads so
5
you don't
yes.
remember?
Yeah.
And it's all just once. I'm like, why didn't we just come through here, motherfuckers? Yeah, but no.
So you don't got no names.
You don't have a go-to?
I have a go-to places, but I don't have go-to names. No. They're all taco trucks. Anything
City. Give
taco
us
trucks.
one city, one street, one side street.
Okay,
Give us
the
something.
one that I always go to is the one in front of Nogales High School on Puente and Nogales.
Puente and Nogales.
It's the borderline of
Okay.
Puente and West Covina.
By the railroad tracks?
No, it's in front of Nogales High School.
Yeah. On the
Yes,
side.
The
and
Chevron?
and do you remember all the taco trucks that used to be in LA?
Yeah.
Half of them are there.
What? Really?
Yes, they have the churro man. They have and I don't even like
Shout out to the churro man.
Oh, you know what? I saw the East LA churro guy when I was in East LA.
That fool's
I took
that
video
fool's a
of him.
legend.
Yeah, for real.
Yes.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
I know him since I was, bro, like,
He's like, hey.
like 6 years old, bro.
Yeah.
I grew up in East LA, and he was
Yeah.
always with his box whistling. We just saw him right now, San
Yo,
David.
yo.
So many people are gonna hate me because of that comment. I'm telling you right now.
Why?
You know what? I'll
Everybody
pay-
got preferences though.
Food is food.
But you know which one I do want to try that these guys tried without me and send me pictures and video
Where?
that I suggested that they went.
Papa
And
del Güero.
El Papas El Güero. It's the potato, the baked potato that they have in Riverside.
Oh.
Bomb.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
girlfriend's
Yeah.
favorite.
Yes, and it's in Riverside and stuff, and they're always inviting me to go eat and everything like that. The guys, the people that own it, right?
Yeah.
And I go and I reach out to Chana and his people and Perrito and them, and I'm like, oh, this one we gotta go. Next time we go out to Riverside or we do Taco Tuesday over there, can we stop through here or whatever, right? And they're like, yeah, no problem. And then the following day they send a picture and a video of them at Papas El Güero
Damn.
eating.
What the
I
hell?
was like, whatever.
With the papa loca?
Yeah. Oh, the surf and turf one? Oh, the best.
Oh, the shrimp
The
and
shrimp and asada
Damn.
with the fucking strawberry horchata.
There you
hey, bro, if I give you $100, will you go get some right now? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
right?
He's gonna do what they did, send you a video of him.
Oh. What about you, Chana? What's your taco spot? You're from East LA?
Yeah.
Yeah, so is my parents. All right.
Born and raised in East LA.
All right. That explains a lot. All right, all right.
Yeah, I moved out like 12, 13 years ago about. My son's age basically. My
Okay.
son was 1 when I moved out.
Did you always have that lowrider style? Does that explain? Because East LA originated lowriders
Well, my dad
somewhat.
my dad had his own club as well. Like it's rare old club, Xanadu Car Club.
Okay.
Yeah, my grandparents still have his plaque from his Lolos.
Nice.
He used to actually make and install hydraulics.
Really?
In his days, you know.
Badass.
Nice.
70s,
Yeah,
80s?
yeah, something like
Some
that.
legendary shit right there.
Yeah, I got some pictures of him with like badass cars, you know.
That's cool,
Oh,
man.
you got to share those pictures with us, man, if you could find them.
Yeah,
That'd be
for sure.
badass to
Yeah.
check out.
And that's what kind of got, you know, like I did on the bike scene, you know, instead of the car scene,
Yeah.
you know, because I obviously had a bike first, then a car, and I just went all out on the bike,
Yeah.
you know, and it's basically like a lowrider.
Yeah.
I ride it low as fuck, you know, it's like, you know,
Yeah.
That's right.
just like your bomb all low.
Oh, I love everything's low and loud with me. Everything.
Well, you used to think
Mostly
yours
loud.
was low until
Oh yeah, no, my bike's low because my airbags are busted, man. My airbags have been busted, so every time I ride, and plus I'm a lot heavier than you, dude. My kidneys, every time I'm riding, it's like, bam, bam. Oh, dude, it takes me a while.
now you know how women feel.
Hey.
I'm gonna regret this one.
It's not that bad, really. It's not that bad.
So, Chana, when growing up, were you always into it? Like, did you have the lowrider bike as well, or were you into bicycles, or what were you into growing up, man?
It's kind of hard to say because where I come from, I didn't really grew up with a lot of stuff, you know.
Okay.
Like I basically I grew up in the street, you know.
Right.
But I had a house. I wasn't homeless or nothing. You know? I was just,
Right.
You know, growing
Get
up with the
that
homies.
side.
You know,
There.
growing up with the homies. You know, in the street and all that. You know, getting in trouble. You know, going
Right.
to jail and all that. And so I had my family. You know, and I just got an opportunity to move out, and I took it. And I just started getting a different scene. You know, meeting different people, like away from the hood.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, started changing my life, my ways of being, you know, like, stop being a cagapalo, you know? Like, I changed my whole life around, you know? So, I just picked something up, you know? I picked up my truck, started going into the truck scene, and then I got my cars, you know? I got into that pretty deep, you know? And I got my bike, and I'm pretty deep in the bike scene now.
Man, I remember the first time I seen your bike. I want to say it was Viclasos or one of those events, man. I forgot which one it was. It was in LA. But I took a video of your bike, and I was shocked. I'm like, damn, this thing's bad. The color, the murals,
Fuck yeah.
how low it was. And then when I saw you leave, I didn't see it go up. I just saw it take off slammed. I'm all, whoa, those fools really the low rider.
I ride it like that.
And I don't like people that ride lower than me. Just
Trip
kidding.
out when we went to the Mayans, my air suspension was out. So the good thing I could ride that suspension aired out.
Yeah.
From Riverside to Valencia, smashing 100 all the way over there to not miss the scene, you know.
Yeah.
I made it fucking. I broke my bags, but
I was gonna say, how do you turn? Because his bags are on the floor, bro. Like,
yeah. Well, the front's lower too, so it kind of balances it, you know. And,
yeah.
But I'm really low. I'm like 2 inches off the ground.
I remember, like, on the second ride that I took with them and stuff, a few of the guys, including Chana and stuff, I was afraid to go in the front with them. It was like daytime. Usually in the nighttime, they'll put me in the front,
Yeah.
and they're in the back. But this time it was daytime, and we're going to LA. I forgot what we're doing in LA, but there's 4 of us, 5 of us, and I just hear like clink clink, and I'm like, why is there? And you just see like bolts falling out.
What?
No, my pipe fucking my pipe hit on the ground.
Oh,
it hit
yeah,
the
'cause you're
ground,
slammed.
And it busted,
Oh.
yeah. And I was like, vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, like trying to like.
That's
get
the universal
attention.
language. Vroom, vroom. Hey, vroom, vroom, vroom.
Yeah, I was trying trying to get their attention, so I rode up and I was all, and Chana's all, like, he's all, who cares? Like, who cares? I'll fucking come back later.
Oh my God! I got another bolt in my pocket.
Yeah.
Pachuquita, when did you get your bike? I know you got it not too long ago.
December 2022, or no, yeah, 22.
So,
I bought it for Christmas. I bought my bike. I gave myself a present.
is that something you were always into, or just something you kind of got into, or something you fell into?
I think I fell into it. I think I've always liked it. Everybody around me was.
There you go. There you go. Talk it to the mic.
Sorry. Everybody around me was riding. Like I said before, I had moved away to Arizona,
Okay.
Prescott, Arizona. It's a small little town, and I was there 11 years.
Prescott, huh?
Uh-huh. Prescott. I just say.
Prescott.
Yeah. That's how they know you're not a local when you say Prescott. So that when I would meet somebody and their name was Scott, I'd be like, are you Skit or Scott?
Oh my God.
Anyways.
Bread Skittles.
This,
All right.
this is where I need to concentrate. But yeah, so when I came back and stuff, I mean, when I came back, it's like everybody was on a bike. Everybody was doing the bike thing. And everybody had butts. I didn't know. Like when I left, people were boobs. Then I came back and everybody was butts and bikes, you know?
Let me see, Chana.
You know?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
You know what I mean. But yeah, so long story short, everybody that I grew up with, the majority of the people were riding.
Yeah.
And I still did. I mean, even though they're riding, I didn't think anything of it. And honestly, I wasn't into Harleys.
Right.
I thought sports bikes were nice looking,
Okay.
nicer and stuff. But Harleys didn't catch my attention. And all of a sudden, like I said before, I would see Lydia and Connie, which is Pretty Beautiful from Bad Bitches.
Yeah.
See? And Peach doing their thing and stuff like that. And then little by little, Connie and I are really close and stuff. So she was just like, dude, like, you should be writing. Like, it's so refreshing and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should. I said, but where would I start? What would I do? And she just suggested that I go to a Harley store. And she told me, she goes, go and sit on bikes. Like, figure out what you want. Like, figure out what's you and all that stuff. So I did and stuff. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I was too tall for sports bikes. Okay. You know? So I was like, I'm going to look like a Sasquatch on that thing, you know? So I want to look pretty and cute, you know? But anyways, so at the end of the day and stuff like that, it started leaning more on like Dynas, and I was still intimidated by like the Road Kings. Okay. And stuff like that. So I started figuring out like Softails, you know? Little by little, she told me about her friend just recently buying a bike on, OfferUp. Okay. So then I started looking on OfferUp. Within 2-3 months, you just know, like when you know, like even when you guys looked at your bikes and stuff, I'm pretty sure you're like, that's my fucking bike right there. Like, you know? Yeah. And even though it's not fixed up or anything, you just have this feeling, you know? And that's exactly what happened with that bike. I never thought I'd be a Harley owner. I never even thought I'd see myself here or do anything, but believe it or not, since I've had my bike's done more for me than anything in my life, you know?
There's a lot of emotions that goes with
1,000%.
I even when your bike breaks, when your bike runs good, when you have your first breakdown, there's so much emotions that go with a bike. And
when somebody parks in front of it.
When somebody like I went down on my bike.
Oh, no.
So that's why like I built it, so that's like sentimental value now, you know?
Yeah.
You won't just sell it.
Oh, you see? And you're over here talking smack when I wanted to, when I busted my risers, like my bushings too and everything, I was like, I want to keep them, so I have my broken parts.
Well, don't put them back on the bike. No, as long as you don't put them back on the bike.
You want the bike, not the parts.
No, but it's like momentum. Like, hey, I survived this.
Yeah. Have you? Well, you said you crashed.
Yeah, I went down.
I knock on wood.
So a theory I've heard is you have to keep that in your mind that everyone crashes at least once.
Yeah, if it happens, it's when it happens. Yeah, I'm scared. I don't think you could always, anytime be prepared. It just happens.
So that's the whole point of the theory is so you're never scared. Like, oh, I'm going to crash one of these days. So you just ride like it's your last time and just have a good time.
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like because my reason of writing is to live. So, but the only thing I can pray for, not that I'm all religious or anything like that, is like if it's going to happen, just take me quick.
Right.
And at the end of the day, once, because I believe last week I discussed that I talked to my kids before I began writing to prepare them. My kids are a little bit older and stuff like that. So they said yes to me writing. And as I bought the bike, what they gave me for a present was they actually gave me like freaking life insurance.
Really?
Bro, like yeah, they purchase life insurance for me,
That's cool.
which they'll be okay.
Yeah.
So nobody fucking hit me out in the fucking road, bro. Don't do my kids a favor.
Hey. I
Don't do
know,
them a
right?
favor.
Were you into cars before as well, or were you ever into the
Yes.
scene?
Yes. So yes. Well, that's the thing. I think everybody's into the scene. Whether you're low riders, fast cars, or bikes, you're into something. Even bicycles, even mini bikes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think everybody's more into adrenaline.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
what it is.
100%.
It's the adrenaline.
Yeah.
Because again, like even my oldest son, he's been for 17 years now. He's been drifting, so
Yeah,
it's in our blood.
What?
That's
I-
How old's your son?
That's fun.
He's 32. My oldest son is
32?
32.
Damn.
And he's a professional drifter.
That's badass.
Yeah.
What's his name? Shut him up. Oh, no, everybody.
Bow,
everyone.
bow, bow,
Burr,
bow.
burr. All right, all right.
Yeah, but yeah, so it is.
Yeah, the adrenaline is where it's at. In anything,
Yeah.
you know, jump on your bike. You want to just ride and gun it.
No better feeling, man. You're having a bad day. You want to get away from everybody. You just jump on it and go wherever the fuck you want. That's how I feel.
I don't think
No
I've been on my
destination.
bike mad.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I've been.
I was just gonna add in regards to your guys' show that you guys are putting, and this is just off the topic because you guys are doing your thing. But as far as the show that you guys are putting on, what do you guys want people to walk away with this experience?
I would say it would give a good chance for everybody to just come together and meet each other. You know, not just through social media.
Right.
You know, obviously see a bike that you like from Texas or a bike you like from Colorado,
Right.
and you see it in person. Like, hey, why not go have a beer with the guy and
That's awesome.
you know get to know him? You know,
Yeah.
like interact with
Yes.
each other.
Yeah.
So
1000%.
that's what La Junta actually means right there, right?
Para,
Come together,
para juntarse
interact.
todos.
Yeah, it's like a meet and greet.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. I love the name too. Whoever thought of that.
All of us.
everybody we all
It's a great
we all
name.
came up with the we basically got a group from every state and we all come together and make a decision upon everybody.
How many states are joining in on this?
Well, right now, currently, there's 5, but
Yeah.
we have 13 council members. Is that what it is?
Okay.
13
Yeah.
people within the council. So when there's a decision to be made in La Junta, we make it together. And we each individually are our own individual solo writers. But there is people like Chana here. He has Chana's Garage.
Right.
There's Braulio that has 13th Street Viclas, which is actually the clothing line, as well as creating parts and doing his thing and stuff, because he's artistic in regards to a lot of other things. There's also Juice that has Chicano style,
Okay.
and he also does, I think, a charity that's also
Yeah.
Chicano charity.
Super Cherry.
Yeah, so it's El
CTX
Paso,
V-Class,
CTX V-Class.
Clark.
And they have their own events and all that stuff that they're doing,
Yeah.
and their own merch.
Nice.
So everybody has something going on. I believe George, and I apologize to George for not remembering, but he also has something coming up in
Okay.
regards to a business thing. So at the end of the day, everybody is our individual people, but we're all like strong individuals coming together
Okay.
to make this happen for everybody else. We just want to take it back old school.
Yeah.
You know, we're not saying anything out there is not old school. We're not saying we know more Chicano whatever from anybody, but at the end of the day, if you really look at it and everybody like gets to meet people from out of state, you're going to realize what Chicano means is national. Like it's all
Right.
universal. It's
Yeah.
something completely different. So
Yeah.
even though we all have the same background, whether we're born from California and moved somewhere else, or whether we've never even stepped on California, we're all Chicanos, you know,
Right.
and we all
Yeah.
have our own style, but we also have a lot in common.
Right.
Culture and
So,
community, right?
A
Right,
thousand
right.
percent.
Yeah. Big time.
And everybody's welcome, you know, and it's a free event. You know?
Right.
Are you guys going to be having vendors?
There's gonna be
Yes.
vendors. There's gonna be games, you know, biker games.
Nice.
raffles, you know, a lot of good prizes, a lot of good stuff.
Are there any well-known people,
We can't tell you yet.
influencers that you guys have been talking
They-
I don't
about?
want to. I don't want to say it.
There is, but we
Wait.
can't. We don't want to announce it yet.
Okay.
You
We
know,
feel
it's-
like if we talk too soon and stuff, something's gonna happen, or someone's gonna try to shut it down, or somebody's gonna try to do something and
Sure.
stuff. And at the end of the day, we're just not about competition or all that hate and stuff. And we just want to surprise it. And two, you never know. What if it doesn't work out? You know what I mean?
It's all love. We're
Yes.
just sharing some love
Yes.
here.
Yeah, yeah.
Spreading
then-
some love.
At the end of the day, whether there's people that we get to be there to, we don't want to convince you to come. If you want to come and you're curious to meet us and everything, then you're going to get the blessings within it.
Sure.
So at the end of the day, I don't want to say, hey, I'm going to have this person here. You guys
No,
come.
yeah, I hear you.
But I can guarantee that you're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
And the most that you'll get, or the least thing that you'll get from it, is getting to know people out of state.
Right, right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
So
get
there's
to
no
know them.
negative.
You know, if you know.
And the togetherness of
Yes.
everything. Yeah.
I was telling Chana and I told the group and stuff is I don't want to convince people. I don't want us to be like, oh, we'll give you this if you come over here or whatever. I just feel like genuine people will come if they want to come.
Yeah.
So there's
At the end
no
of the day,
no registration needed. It's just first come, first serve.
Yeah, it's open.
Everything,
It's
it's
open to
open.
everybody. You know, it's free. It's like
what
I
we
said,
have
it's a
to
free
offer
event.
may not be the most amazing things, but it's from us. And we're
Yeah.
putting something together and we're working together to make it possible to give back to
Right.
the community.
And it's the first annual one. You know, it's we gotta give it a try.
First big
You
one,
know
yeah.
what I mean?
Fucking
First
let's
big
go.
one. The next one, it goes good. We might give, you
Yeah.
know, fucking something bigger. You know.
Are you guys? Do you guys have like sponsors or anything
We're
like that
trying
coming
to
about?
stay away from it because
Yeah.
we're trying to do it out of our own pocket.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but could
know.
we?
I mean, if anybody wants to come, we're open. You know, if anybody wants to come and offer whatever to the table,
Yes.
we're open for any, you know,
Right.
any open ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but as of now, we're trying to keep it under the table. You know what I mean?
And this is May 4th.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
May 4th of this year.
May 4th. You know?
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
Hey,
know it.
beer, beer.
Hey, so on the 3rd, we're having a big run.
Okay,
Right.
so on the 3rd, which I sort of put my foot in my mouth last time. So on the 3rd, we are having a run. It was supposed to be a private ride.
Okay.
Just with like Chana's gonna lead it. We're not sure where we're gonna go. We just know we're gonna meet up at a certain time. We'll let you guys know the time. And whatever the pinchy wind decides, and Chana says, "Hey, you know what? We're gonna hit this place.
Whatever side the wind's pushing, we're going that.
We're
way.
gonna go
Nice.
that way." So
Will there be tacos involved?
yes,
Definitely.
yes, ceviche, tacos, whatever.
All right.
But we are doing that May 3rd and stuff. And again, the reason that we're not putting the time on that just yet is because we do have people from out of state, and we feel that the worst thing you can do is put a time on it.
Mhm.
They're
Yeah.
on vacation. They're here.
Yeah.
I want them to enjoy themselves. Chana is on board with that, and Chana and I agree that whatever time they get up, after they get themselves ready and stuff like that, then we'll go ahead and push it out, saying, "Hey, you know what? We're gonna meet here,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go for a ride." And the ride usually lasts all the way till like 9, 10 o'clock at night. So we may.
So you better be
that
ready
com-
for that ride.
So what I'm saying is, Sunday when I wake up, I'm not gonna see you guys all on Whittier Boulevard already the day before. I'm like, damn it, I missed it again.
No, so the private ride would be Saturday, and then we'll probably either jump into other events. If not, we'll just go and just make it a
Yeah.
calm, mellow place. So we're not sure how Chana
we'll
wants to
leave
ride
it open to. We gotta accommodate the people. You know what I mean? So we're gonna leave it open to whatever they want to do, and we'll just lead.
Nice.
What's the best way for people to stay updated with this event if they're just hearing about it right now?
Follow La Junta
Follow
de
La Junta.
Viclaros.
Okay.
Follow La
Follow
Junta.
Chana.
La
Yeah.
Junta Chana.
Follow any of the 13 member councils. I'll go ahead and put like a screenshot today or do a little video, and I'll put everybody up there. And also follow you guys because we're going to keep you guys on the know before we let it out.
Yep.
There you go. There you go.
Boom,
Burr, burr,
The
burr,
Recount
burr.
Podcast, ladies and
Local.
gentlemen.
Yeah, there it is. We'll see you guys later. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but we definitely will have you there because I would love for you to meet them all.
Yeah, they're cool
Yeah.
people.
You meshed well. I saw that.
Yeah. I've been insta creeping on their pages. I like their style. You know what's crazy is I was seeing them before your event, before I even saw that you were going over there. they just popped up on my on your feed or like people even.
Request, follow.
Yeah, no, they didn't request me. I just saw it on the pages. I'm like, oh, these guys are cool.
Oh, these guys have
for-
hair.
Well, yeah, I'm like, because I'm on a sick hair envy. I'm so mad that I'm bald. Anyways,
You got a dope ass
I
tattoo
let
on
my
your
shit
head.
grow
oh yeah, but
If you had hair on your head, then you wouldn't be able to show that fucking tattoo.
I know. No, but I would always see these guys. I'm like, oh, these guys are always G'd up. Like I said before, they're G'd up and their bikes. They look like they just got that look. And
I told you. Yeah.
yeah, they just have that look, man.
They're one of us.
They are we are them. They are us. You know that.
Junta.
Yeah, man. And it's just.
And not one has a drop of blood of California. Isn't that crazy?
Not one has a drop of what?
A blood. Like their bloodline is in California.
They're Texas.
They're Texas.
Right.
Isn't that crazy how you couldn't like
Tejanos. Different
Yo
bloodline,
soy
yeah.
Tejana.
No, I get you. I understand what you're saying.
Don't start
But
with
it's
my
crazy
grandma.
because
Don't
some of them
start.
could kind of relate, you know, like for example, Jews, like him automatically like my dad's background, you know, I could just relate, like, and I tell him like, bro, you remind me of my dad's, you know, my dad's side, you know.
Same, yeah. Old
And
school.
It's like that's how you bond, you know, like you interact crazy.
But I
Yeah.
think all of us have old school like
That's why we all get along.
tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're old school. We were raised.
I've been in prison.
Eesh.
Oh, yeah.
Brr, 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 brr.
Just say. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, anything else you guys want to throw in there before we get this wrapped up for you guys here? Did we miss anything?
I don't know.
Divinus.
I don't know.
May 4th.
May 4th and May 3rd. May 4th, get ready for the big show, La Junta. May 3rd, get ready for the private ride. Chana's taking us on a tour of
Los
Ev-
Angeles.
everywhere. Anywhere and everywhere, man. Tacos.
Riverside. Maybe, Chana, can we go on a ride to go get the papas or whatever?
Yeah. Well, that's not a big ride, you know. That's
No,
like-
hey, look. Let me help out, and let's do the tour de tacos, fool. We'll go from East LA to Riverside. Let's do a battle, fool.
Yeah,
But
see,
the goal is you have to eat only 1 or 2 tacos at
That's
each
all you
stop.
have
Oh, those are fighting words, man. What'd you say?
That's
I just kidding.
That's a lot of taco places.
I don't know. I could put down about 20 tacos, no lie. I didn't get this big for no reason.
I mean, what do you think for the ride along the coastline? You know, like, cause they're all from the mid. You know, they don't have the
PCH. They
wanna
ocean
see
out there,
the-
so they want to
Yeah.
see, you know, cruise the coast and all that.
whose
you
fun is
know,
that?
Get sand in between their toes. You know.
Yeah.
Answer it. Someone's calling you.
Yeah. Which I have to add, Adam, how are you doing?
Oh, man. No one's asked me that in a while.
No?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Still sober. Still working out. Still doing my thing. We're getting this podcast going. It's a lot of work. I thought we'd just get on and sit down and talk. But no, it's a lot of behind the scenes. And honestly, I'm grateful I met Jose because Jose's he's sober with me. Jose's sober with me as well, and I'm not the easiest person to put up with. And we click. We're
Sobriety is anxiety with fucking Adam.
And it's lonely.
It's not.
no, it's
that
not.
bad.
No, not at all. I'm out every night. Every night I'm out doing stuff with different people.
You
And
gotta get moving. You know.
The thing
Oh,
is,
yeah.
you gotta be
Keep
doing
on
shit
Yeah.
all the
yeah,
time.
and honestly, I do a lot more not drinking than I do when I was drinking because I would get so drunk and on a sick one, I would just be stuck.
I'll do it
Now,
tomorrow.
oh, sorry, I probably can't say that, but now that I don't drink, I got to keep moving and I go places, I see what I got to see, I hang out with who I want to hang out with, and next, I don't have to be in one spot too long because nobody wants to be in one spot too long.
Especially when you're sober.
yeah,
You gotta move on.
you got to keep
You get
moving.
like that twitch, don't
Just gotta
you?
go. Just gotta
Yeah,
go.
no, I have a good time and I just hang out with people.
Do you want to know a fun fact?
Let's hear it.
Adam was actually the first person that I photoshop with.
That's right.
Remember?
That's
and,
right.
And did a catwalk.
That's
Photoshop?
right. I forgot about that.
So like what like an event or what?
We did it for Espinosa's Leather.
Uh-huh.
We did it for a few things.
That's
and-
cool. That's nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. That's when I
That's
was.
And
You're
it was
sober?
my first time, and he was like, "Yeah, just relax. It's all the time." And I'm like, like this, like.
Nice.
Me giving her modeling advice. Oh, I don't know how that happened.
Oh,
No,
God.
and then I had to go down the catwalk, which was at some event for Espinosa's as well.
Yes.
I forgot what it was.
When was this?
It
How
was in
long ago
Puente
was
or
this?
West Covina.
I remember MC
2 years
Pancho was
ago.
there.
2 years ago.
Yeah, it was
Everything
2 years
took
ago.
off. Like when I even it moved fast. Right when I started writing, it maybe 3 months after is
Yeah.
when everything just started taking off.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And that was the only photo shoot that I did. I get stage fright. All of this it took me like 2 months to get here, like since the time that you asked me.
Yeah.
I started reading, YouTubing.
And
Don't
there's
focus on the things.
Is that why you went on your lives to practice?
Yeah,
That's what I
'cause
figured.
It told you. It tells you to go to start in blah blah blah, like to make it about somebody else instead of yourself.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because remember, I would freeze. I was
We all do. We don't know what we're doing. I don't know what.
Relax.
no, you're crazy.
I don't know what I'm doing either, so hey, we're just giving it a
No,
go. Let's go.
but I remember when I first met him and stuff, and then he was motivating people to work out and all that stuff.
Right.
So I actually, you inspired me, and I looked up to you. Like I
Thank
still
you.
look up to you.
Thank
and
you.
I
Pretty
see
tall.
you do so many. Look down to you. Brr, brr, brr.
Brr, brr, brr.
Yeah, so it was pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy to see you, like, you know what I mean, doing your thing.
Thank
and stuff.
you.
And I've seen you doing the sobriety for the last 2 years that I've known you and stuff like that, and you're doing really good.
Man, I appreciate that because there's times where I want to give up, but honestly, I have so many people that stay sober with me, and even I wouldn't be able to do this with Jose. You know, like
No.
I love doing this. I honestly look forward.
I wouldn't have you doing it if you weren't, bro.
Yeah.
'Cause I'd be like,
Yeah.
nah.
Me and-
How long have you been sober?
It's going on 5 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very
And
good.
at the time when me and this fool first met, about
6 years ago. Yeah.
this was, we were both partying, drinking, and whatever. You know what I mean? It was just a shit show. But at one point or another, you just gotta fucking say, I gotta go do what the fuck I gotta go do. You know, I gotta get my shit together.
Yeah.
And then I don't think I'd be doing this shit if, you know, there's just so much to focus and concentrate on. There's just no way.
Yeah.
You could tell, like, even your setup and everything like that, you guys are going to do amazing.
Thank you.
We're
Amazing.
trying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're trying.
Well,
Yeah.
you have my support. I'm pretty sure, Chana.
Yeah, it's already nice. I walked in like, damn, this looks sick.
Uh-huh.
Look
Thank
at
you.
studio.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We-
I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys like
some
it.
black lights, you know.
Oh.
You know?
Whoa, he's on fucking Super Bowl.
Get up next to the
No.
stage, Chana. Brr, 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 brr. Hey guys, I want to thank you guys so much for coming out. Seriously, on a Tuesday night, and
Thank you so much for being
thank
here.
you
on
guys
the
so
Low
much.
Thank you for doing
This
this.
was awesome. You guys did it, and we're honored that this is your first podcast. I know you get hit up a lot, so thank you, both of you. Seriously,
Appreciate for you guys having us, you know.
of course.
Thank you for being here on the Low Cal Podcast. My name is Jose Barajas, here with Adam Goners.
What's up, fool?
And our guests, our very special guests. Go ahead.
La Pachuquita.
Chana.
There we are on the Low Cal Podcast, ladies and gentlemen, on a Tuesday. Thank you very much for being here on the Low Cal Podcast, Adam.
Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time on a Low Cal Podcast.
Órale.
Ora.
That was that stuff, bro.
Damn.
That was good.